Bansou Sentai Kizunager, Bond 47, The Bonded King and the Great Bond Hunt. The story begins in the streets of Avalost City in another world. The Kizunagers, Togo, Nager, Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, Tenri, Kirihiro, Loji, Rainaya, Azra, Teltina, and Yadra, witness the Bonded King killing King Lotus, Loji's father, to feast on his mana energy to obtain his powers as they began to battle against him to save both Earth and another world from the Bansouenders to prevent him from starting the new World Daybreak while Regulus McVolt, Teltina's ex-fiancé, leads the royal guards of both the Avalost Empire and the Mist family to take the people to safety. Just then, Loji inserts the Rusolger legend bond plate into his Kizuna brace to allow him, Rainaya, Azra, Teltina, and Yadra to perform the Dino Slash to catch the Bonded King off guard for Togo to stab through his armor with his Universe D caliber and inserts all 12 legend bond plates, Gokaiger to Zenkaiger, to perform the Senpai Kizuna Burning Slasher to weaken him a bit and then performs the Burning Kizuna Punch to knock him down to the ground, which was powerful enough to knock his helmet off. As the Bonded King slowly gets up from the ground to finally reveal his identity, the Kizunagers were shocked to find out that the Bonded King is actually an alternate version of Togo Asagaki from a different timeline. The Bonded King explains to the Kizunagers that he has been the source of dark bond energy since the day he lost his parents, which caused the new World Daybreak to happen, which led to him devouring his friends and loved ones to control his hunger, which drove him to become the Bonded King and form the Bansouenders. So now the Mkai Sentai Ender mates, Jadrais, Hangaka, Bakurunki, and Orji, arrive to take the Bonded King back to Shredon to recover, leaving the Kizunager shocked to find out about the Bonded King's origin, unaware that the Bansouenders are beginning to hunt down anyone containing mana energy and bond energy to start recreating the new World Daybreak. Meanwhile, at the Falling Kit back on Earth, Nager along with Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, Kirihiro, and Yadra told Professor Pythagoras and Oinkbrella about the Bonded King's identity, as they couldn't believe that their own leader became an evil warlord in the future, as they are starting to have doubts about creating the new world. But Togo doesn't seem to be bothered by knowing about the truth, since he still wants to make the new world happen, as he believes that the only way to defeat the Bonded King is by killing the source of dark bond energy, meaning that Togo's friends must kill him to prevent the new World Daybreak from existing. This made Yadra shocked and horrified to hear Togo suggesting to kill him to prevent the Bonded King and the new World Daybreak from happening, as she disagrees with his idea, since it was their dream to create a world where bonds and magic can live in peace. But then she looks down at the rainbow bond plate on the table and wonders if there's a way to cleanse the dark bond energy from both Togo and the Bonded King, as she believes that all of the legend bond plates that the Kizunagers have retrieved may have contained the amount of bond energy that they need to safely fuse their worlds together. Meanwhile, at the Demi-Human Federation back in another world, Tenri along with Loji, Rainaya, Azra, and Teltina seek the help from Professor Patchwork, Taiyo Anuma, the First Amen, and Sabi to help them battle against the Bansouenders to prevent the new World Daybreak from happening until the Bonded King has started the first phase by sending in Hangaka and Orji to lead a group of Angakons to invade the kingdoms that King Lotus has already conquered around another world, as they plan to feast on the people's mana energy once they accepted their hunger. So now Loji, Teltina, and Rainaya insert the Majesty, Zyuden, and Fodder bond plates into their Kizuna braces to transform into their super forms to take down Hangaka and Orji, while Tenri, Azar and Professor Patchwork take the people to safety, as Loji uses the Holy Sword to perform the Majesty Kizuna El Salvatore to weaken Hangaka and Orji a bit to allow Rainaya and Teltina to perform the Flowing Kizuna's Iua Final and the Sparking Kizuna Oshi Max. They began to feast on the Kizunagers' attacks and obtain their bond energy to make themselves more powerful than before as Hangaka and Orji performs the Yokaimkai Shinabi Knuckle and the Ordenkai Beast Hurricane to knock down the Kizunagers to finish them off for good. But then Taiyo and Sabi decided to jump in alongside Tenri and Azura to defend the Kizunagers from harm's way. So now Tenri inserts the Maskman Legend bond plate into her Kizuna brace to allow her and Azura to perform the Maskman's aura power to allow Sabi and Taiyo to finish them off for good, but then decided to let Hangaka and Orji devour them to obtain their mana energy until they quickly found out that they absorbing too much, which made their bodies unstable as they exploded into nothing. As Tenri and her friends were shocked to see Taiyo and Sabi sacrificing themselves to save both Earth and another world from being conquered by the Bansouenders, Taiyo and Sabi explains to the Kizunagers that they have already lived their lives 1,000 years ago and decided to finally rest in peace as their souls return back to the afterlife, leaving Tenri and her friends to help the other Kizunagers finish off the Bansouenders for good, as they decided to ask the citizens from Avalost City to the Demi-Human Federation to assist them to make the Kizunagers' dream of creating a new world come true by battling against the Bonded King and his army to finally bring peace to both worlds. So the people around another world agrees to help the Kizunagers make their dream of creating a new world come to life as they march towards Avalost City to prepare themselves for the Bansouenders' assault on both Earth and another world, unaware that Togo makes his way to the quarry back on Earth to battle against the Bonded King on his own to make sure that the new World Daybreak doesn't happen.